need me some water. Give me a minute. I had phones. That phone, I don't know what happened to it, but it's challenging to have to do all these things with one phone, because this is what I normally use. I just use a phone. I don't have a camera yet. So there we go. And today being the 5th of January 2026, that means that is the day 5th of sexual discipline. So no fapping, no releasing your sexual energy. So no meaningless garbage, junk, hookups. You don't need these things. So many times I've been saying this over and over again. You don't need to be dealing with women who do not care about you. Just ignore them. Yeah, you generally don't have to do it. Just say no. Just say you're not interested. I don't know who told men that they should be just giving their attention to women because they are women. Those days are gone. We have evolved as a society. The systems are different. They are different. Everything is just different these days. But if you're the kind of guy who does not, who thinks that they cannot live without a woman, then by all means, go down that direction. All the best to you. I don't see the logic in it. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. It's not that I'm against it, because at the end of the day, we are all one, right? We are here to love each other, to procreate and all these things, but I don't force it. You don't have to force it. You don't have to do it. Especially when you're at a certain age, you've got so many other priorities that you can choose to focus on, other than just chasing these women down to just give them your attention, your energy, and focus just for free. I don't get it these days. No wonder most men are just miserable and suffering. Yeah, and they wonder why just life keeps on flogging them. If you don't have your sexual energies as a control, especially as a man, life will continue to just flog you on a day-to-day basis. You just flogging, beating over and over and over again. Relentless beating. You're going to be saying that you are cursed, you've been bewitched. Nobody has bewitched you. It's just that you are not disciplined enough. And when you're not disciplined enough, you get flogged by the life. Yeah, life is just going to be beating you mercilessly over and over and over and over again. You can try and go and pray, whatever it is that you guys normally do. Yeah, maybe do some speak affirmations, take a pen, write something down, whatever it is that you want to do. If you don't fix the underlying issue, you can expect no change at all. You will continue to be flogged every single day. You might say that you are witched. Nobody has bewitched you. You just lack sexual discipline. Without sexual discipline, you're going nowhere. It does not matter what you have. Nowhere. Trying to copy something here. Yeah, how many times am I going to keep saying these guys? Yeah, sexual discipline is the foundation of everything. Without it, you will suffer. You will literally suffer. If you cannot go without just indulging in meaningless sexual escapades, yeah, good luck. Good luck. Oh, you're saying I'm crazy. How has life been ever since you started gooding? Yeah? Has your life improved? Have you gotten better mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, financially, socially? Have you gone up ever since you started? So then surely something has to change, because at this rate, you are losing. You're losing the battle on a serious note. You have to be more disciplined. I keep saying this. This is why we have this 15-minute, 181 days challenge of just sexual discipline. You withhold that as a man. Just hold on to it. I want you to experience what it feels like to just be sexually full. All right? Just be full throughout. Yeah. When it starts to build up, go for a run, okay? Hit the gym, do something that moves you forward. This is my point. Do something that moves you forward, something that elevates you, something that you're going to be proud of. I've never seen somebody regretting working out. Never. It doesn't happen. I've never seen it. I've never seen somebody regretting that they are focusing on themselves. It does not happen. It never happens. It will never happen. But I've always seen men who are regretting just indulging in BS habits. Whether it is drugs, whether it is women, whether it is just mindless garbage. You know all these things, but my concern for these six months is sexual discipline. And after 6 months, I can guarantee you this. You're going to ask me how I did it. You're going to ask us how we did it. Because tonight we are creating a group, right? People have unanimously chosen WhatsApp, right? The option was Telegram or WhatsApp. We are going to go down the route of WhatsApp, all right? We are going to do the WhatsApp. 6 months, come back and tell me. If you miss out, if you genuinely miss out on this opportunity, you will not get such an opportunity like this anywhere else, to just come collectively together as men, okay? Men who have problems. The beauty of when men collectively come together, even if they have problems, they have solutions. We are wired to do that. We are wired to get ourselves out of the problem, out of a problem. So if you don't join this group, because I will post the video on TikTok, I will post the link on WhatsApp, I will post the link on IG. Is it possible? Okay, I'll try it also on IG and YouTube, but I don't know if YouTube can post a link. I don't know. I've never tried, but I'll do my best. In the meantime, TikTok, the link will be there. Right? So make sure that you join that group. The last time we were over 600 individuals, right? And we went for a good October, November, December. Just discipline. Now, this time round, it is going to be a bit different from what we did last time. Last time, we were emphasizing mostly on just withholding. This time round is just transmutation. What's up, Chef? BK the Chef. What's up, brother? What's up, John? What's up, Mungai? Thank you very much, Mungai. Appreciate it. Much love to you. All right, we are going to be focusing on transmutation. Just hold, I keep saying this, hold that energy for 1 week, for 2 weeks, and then tell me how it feels like to just not release your seed as a man. Just do that. Just hold for 2 weeks. Hold it for 2 weeks. Some of you are saying that this topic should not be addressed in public. I am against that. I am against that because we are suffering. This is the issue. Most of you are suffering in silence. Okay? You guys, you come to my inbox, you tell me this, you tell me that, you tell me this, you tell me that. Let me tell you something about how darkness works. Unless you bring darkness to the light, it is going to consume you. You cannot fight darkness in the dark. You're not to that level yet. You are living in the dark. You're being consumed by meaningless addictions, from food addiction, from sexual addictions, from gaming addiction, from scrolling addictions. You're just being consumed. You know deep down within you that you could be doing better, but you have this cloud on your head. Something just keeps eating you up on a day-to-day basis. All right? You cannot focus. You cannot be more consistent. You cannot create. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. But deep down, you know that you could be doing. The issue is that you have this cloud over your head. These addictions, this darkness that are covering you up. And you don't know how to do it because you can't see. You're trying to go this way. You can't see. It's dark. So what do? You need to get out of the room. You need to go and seek some sunshine. One of the best ways that you can do that, you can speak to somebody who can listen to you. All right? Somebody who has that problem as well. You can also speak to a mentor. right? Somebody who has actually done this. You can do it even in public if you have to, but most people, they don't have that courage to come out in public and say, you know what, this and this is eating me up, I'm going to fix it. If you guys want to join, please be my guest. Most people do not do that, but it works like a charm, because the logic here is that you're bringing the darkness into the light. When you bring darkness to the light, it gets consumed by the light. It just exposed. Hi, Fatima. Hi. It gets just disseminated, just done and dusted. So you've got to be more honest with yourself. If you have a problem, be honest with yourself. You can speak to somebody, find somebody to speak to. Not many people are going to be able to fix themselves alone. Not most people can do that. But two heads are better than one. Two heads are better than one. If you can find somebody who is going to be accountable, somebody to keep you on your toes, to just help you on your journey, it makes a huge difference. A huge difference, and this is where this WhatsApp group comes in. So you better make sure that you don't miss this WhatsApp group. Even you guys here on YouTube. I will be posting the link on, like I said, on X, Twitter, on TikTok, and IG. I don't know if I can post it on YouTube, but I'll try. Oh, I've been yapping a lot. Do I have any questions? Do I have any questions before we wrap it up, before we call it an evening? Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Oh, like I always say, my audience is the 1%. I don't seek to speak to the majority. I seek to speak to the minority, because I know most people do not want change. Most people are not willing to change. Most people are just okay with being the way that they are. All right, they don't want to admit that they have a problem, and that's fair enough. All right, you do you, I do me. I always seek to speak to just the minority. That one guy, that one person makes a huge difference. I sleep much better at night when somebody texts me and they tell me, you know what, I haven't watched porn for like 3 months, 4 months because of you. Because I saw one of your videos on TikTok, right? I've been consistent in the gym because I saw one of your videos on TikTok. I sleep better at night when I hear that. It makes a huge difference for me. This is why I have to keep on doing this. Yeah, because my cup is full. So I have the capability to pour more. And I also suggest that once your cup gets full, please pour on to somebody else. Right? Don't hold on to that gospel, to that wisdom, to that knowledge. Just share it. The bare minimum that you can do, just repost my videos, or even make your own kind of content. All right, put yourself outside there. Shine your light. And don't allow anybody to tell you otherwise. Don't allow the majority. The problem is the majority in this society. The problem is the majority, because most people are mediocre. Most people are complacent. Most people are comfortable. It is the most people who are always trying to pull people down, because when you try and escape the majority, they kind of feel intimidated. They feel like you're going to do better than them, which is never the case, because in this world, we have so much going for everybody. I mean, there's so much, there's no scarcity. There's no scarcity. The majority are hardly helpful because they're miserable people. Don't be like the majority. Yeah, detach yourself from the mindset of the masses. What's up, Idea? Is it Idea? What's up, Idea? What's up, Fatima? How you guys holding on today? I never go live on YouTube. It's been a while. There was a time that you are doing this thing, but now, like I said, this phone decided to die. I was posting my videos using 2 phones. Right? I could easily go live with another phone, but now it's dead. Until I fix it, I'll stick to TikTok mostly, for the most part. for the most part, I'll be doing TikTok. So if you guys have just seen me here for the first time, kindly hit subscribe, especially if you're a man and you care about your sexual energy. I'm not an entertainer. Don't follow me expecting to be entertained, and I don't do that. You're in the wrong channel. You're in the wrong life. 22, 21, 24, 20, 19, 17. No. It's not time to bed. 19. Do you have any questions? YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, any questions? Men don't want someone to save them. They just want someone who doesn't add more weight to what they are already carrying. I mean, that's 100%. Men do not want someone to save them. They just want someone who does not add more weight to what they already carrying. That's straight up facts. That's straight up facts. When you are linking up with either a woman or fellow man, you just need people who are going to be around you, and they don't add unnecessary garbage, unnecessary baggage. We are not even seeking for handouts. Men, we don't go around seeking for handouts. Men do not want that. Right? They don't want that. We don't even want women to help us. Just reduce unnecessary garbage. That's it. We are happy that way. But even if the problems come our way, there's nothing wrong with having problems. Problems are always going to be there, and our work is just to fix them. You know, it's crazy. I'm actually seeing the president, the former president of Venezuela right now. One moment you are up at the top of the mountain, and then the next day you're just down. It's total humiliation. They've been arraigned today. I think they have a court hearing today. One moment you are at the top of the food chain. Why does it keep moving? The next moment you're down. Oh, I have one viewer on YouTube. Very fine. I'm here for you. Where are you from, though? Where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from? YouTube, you cannot even know who is watching. You just see one. TikTok, you can know because it shows a list. Instagram, you can know it has a list. The first 100 followers are slow. The next 1,000 followers are faster. The next 10,000 followers are exponential. Trust the process. This is actually how I blew up on TikTok. I mean, getting from 0 to 500 was a struggle. You know, you just wake up, you post the video, the video goes nowhere. The video goes nowhere. I mean, you post the video, it goes nowhere. It's the same thing that I'm experiencing currently right now on X. Right? I'm experiencing the same thing on X, but the good thing is that now I have that experience. The beauty of doing something hard, you know that the more that you persist, something is going to happen down the line. It tends to happen most often than not. You cannot put in so much to the world, and the world just refuses to give you back in return. It does not work like that way. When you work, and you genuinely, authentically just be yourself and express yourself, the world has no option but to reward you. That is how it works. That is how it works. So I know X eventually we will blow up. It's just a matter of time. When, it's not if, when it happens. Instagram has been picking up. I think last year was at, I think 11 followers. It was it December? December, October, because their account has not even finished more than 6 months. And right now we are at, I think, 114 the last time I checked, which is around afternoon. Right? It's performing, it's performing, it's performing. You just put it takes only one video, by the way. It takes only one video for it to just blow things up. But the good thing is that all those videos, they don't go to waste. They always up, up, up. It's like this bottle over here. You just keep adding one drop, one drop, one drop, one drop. Eventually, boom, you have water flowing out of it. You can now overflow. So this is how TikTok went. So I put. It overflew, and then I moved it out to YouTube. YouTube is stagnant, a bit slow, but things will pick up. I'm not worried about that. It's always just a matter of time. There's no way satisfying people who are committed to never being satisfied. That is 100% true. You can only satisfy yourself. You cannot satisfy people who do not want to be satisfied. Most people are greedy. Most people are a bottomless hole. You can never fill them. It's why people are just ungrateful. No matter what you do, people will always try and judge and criticize and question you. You can never please people. Some people, you just can't please them. There's no pleasing people. They are bottomless pits. No matter how much you put in there trying to seek their approval, their validation, they just don't have enough. They don't have it in them. So they just want more and more and more and more. They are very ungrateful. People are generally ungrateful. It's a brutal human nature, but that is how things work. You must have high energy. Passive, lazy energy pushes people away. This is why I don't do drugs. This is why I don't advocate for drugs, porn, masturbation, and just being a lazy bum, especially just eating garbage foods. Those 5 things, they just slow you down. They slow you down massively. Now you can add a bonus of lack of sleep, insufficient sleep because you're scrolling a lot. Maybe you're doing this, you're doing this. Anyway. Ooh, I love this. There is a guy in my gym in his late 40s. He's in his late 40s, looks around 30 to 35, divorced, has one of the best physiques, always happy and helping, took voluntary retirement from his government job. He's so happy in his 40s, while so many people in their 20s are depressed. Why is that? I think people have their own time. People move with their own speed. Some people, things, they tend to happen quicker. Sometimes people do not learn from their past mistakes. Some people, they are just kind of, lucky, or they just did things earlier on, maybe in their 50s when they were in school. They utilized that, and now they are kind of getting payment from the world. So it depends. But I don't want to be in my 40s and be out of shape, and that just scares me. I cannot imagine being in my 40s and I'm out of shape. I can't stand that. No, I cannot stand that. I don't know, I can't stand that. Okay, we have another 6 minutes before we call it a day. We call it a day. Okay, now here it is. Men are not scum. Most men wake up daily to grind hard, protect their loved ones, and shoulder responsibilities silently without complaining. The men are scum narrative is usually spread by bitter people who won't own up to their poor choices in partners. Vet any woman who frequently says men are scum thoroughly. She's often a user or abuser of men, just angry because a smarter man spotted her game and flipped it up on her. Men are not scum, they are great fathers, brothers, uncles. Guys, we are being defended here. Cousins and sons. Men are not scum, they make amazing husbands and in-laws. Men are not scum, they show up whenever needed, unless held back by a bitter mother who refuses to move on from her past, she largely helped create. I mean, that's 100%. I mean, I can't even add anything on top of that. What is there to add on top? Any narrative that seeks to create division between men and women is a lie. It is propaganda. Men and women should collectively live together harmoniously in peace. That's it. Any agenda that seeks to separate these two people, it is a scam. So I don't advocate for those who call men this, that, and also for those who call women this. And don't get me wrong, they are bad men and they are bad women. All right? You cannot miss a mad person in a market, but that does not mean that essentially a man is bad or men are bad or women are bad. No, actually it is actually very sad when you see somebody hating on either one of them. You see a man being bitter about women or women being bitter over men. It makes no sense. It's actually more of a confession of the person who is hating than it is speaking more about the person who is being hated on. It tells me more about yourself. The same way that somebody might hate me, my content, and what I do. If you don't like me, it tells me more about you than you are telling me about myself. It is a confession of your character. You are a man, all right? In 2026, you quit porn, delete TikTok, delete Snapchat, delete Instagram, read books, follow God's word, find a good wife, get married, build a wife, put your best foot forward. I agree and disagree with some of these points. I agree with quitting porn. I don't agree with the deleting TikTok. I don't agree with the deleting Snapchat. I don't agree with the deleting Instagram. The question is, why are you deleting them? You have to ask yourself why. You cannot just give general information, general advice. It's dumb. Read old books. Why? Follow God's word. Okay, that makes sense. Find a beautiful wife. Who does not want a beautiful wife? Makes sense. Get married. No, men do not get married. Men marry. Build a family. That's amazing. Build a family. That's good. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Venezuelan President Maduro and wife enter no guilty pleas during their arraignment in court. Maduro, when asked how he pleads, he responded, "I'm innocent, I'm a decent man, I'm not guilty. I don't care about politics. No, I don't care. It's none of my concern." The path to growth is paved by discomfort. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue against that. You can't argue against that. I can't read that. I will not read that out loud. I won't be reading that out loud. My account might be taken down, so nope. Plus, I don't see the sense of it. All right, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, guys. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.